And starting stream, should be live momentarily. Hello, everybody. Starting a minute later because I had to put my laundry in the dryer. So, anyways, lies, damn lies, and pirates.
You can probably turn down my one. I have auto scrolling, auto text on and stuff, so
Yeah, better pace, hopefully. No, Krill, you come with us. We've been overexposed to Alpha Node.
I would like the tiny woman, please.
Anyone other than Alpha Node.
Listen, I like you, buddy. Don't get me wrong. You've done us a lot of solids, but like,
You've just overwhelmingly been involved in a plot over everybody else.
like Alpha Node, like, you know, we're talking with Leith, and she's like, oh, she's a badass punch girl and stuff, and then Alpha Node pops up from like the bushes. Hello, I can be of assistance.
Give other people in the cast some lines.
No!
Okay, we're going to Limsa Laminsa. Irony?
Teleport! Teleport. B.
Right, get used to that. People have to show love to Krill, and they keep sidelining her. Not Krill in specific, necessarily, just anyone other than Alpha Node.
Oh, as our crap lost you in the crowd.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost here. Why is everyone always here instead of the aft castle?
And why is it?
There are other places to go AFK.
Maybe it's just one giant rave party.
He was in here all night raving.
Whoa! Slow down, please.
Okay, I think we need to go upstairs, though. Market board is right there. Okay. Okay, so Alpha Node is upstairs.
Can I get a lift?
Grinding winch. Is everyone just waiting at the markets boards for their stuff to sell or something?
Yeah.
Wait, did you?
No, we just are just now getting to you.
Oh, okay.
Limsa Lamisa can be,
Using.
yeah,
There's so many,
difficult to navigate.
a lot of hallways. Also, I love the Final Fantasy. Guys, y'all need to see, but my Final Fantasy outfit combined hat makes.
Look like a bit like a pirate.
Actually, I was thinking more vampire hunt.
Vampire Hunter D's nuts!
Oh, Not 556. Not enough people commented it to you, but Magic the Gathering said it's the Magic crossover, and 14 is one of the most represented. Yeah, we've also seen 7 in there and the 10 cards, and I'm a bit disappointed that a lot of them seem to be just clips from the game cutscenes. But you know what? I don't care about Magic. You do you.
Yeah. It's
gonna be. They're all gonna be unplayable cards in 2 years, anyways.
they're really just for collectors.
Maybe they look like the Transformers set and everything else, but I would have expected some Final Fantasy to do something more like White's Cruise or something. Granted, White's Cruise and all of those other anime card game tie-in sets that they do in that game, like, they're impossible to find, even if you want to indulge in them. Those cuts from the games are skins. Okay.
Okay.
At least it's actually from the game. IR.
Yeah. Like, there are different degrees of laziness. AI art is the laziest. Plus, it's not like when they used to do card games where they would use scene art outside of the context of those scenes. Decipher, I did a review on one of their games, was absolutely horrible about that.
Decipher?
Decipher is a defunct card maker. Basically, one of the siblings of the owner ran away with all the money. And so they shut down.
Game? Or you should.
No, the company. The company died.
Because someone ran.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they're most known for their 90s Star Trek card game that SF Debris actually was a decent player of. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there have been tons of...
Yeah.
No.
But Decipher was specifically sci-fi fantasy-based. They did Star Trek, they did Star Wars, they did Battlestar Galactica's card game, and they also did Dot Hacks. They were specifically about sci-fi, but their thing was they never did original art. They only used art from scene/games of the shows and games.
Oh, you was...
I was saying that Tataru made deals with pirates. Oh yeah, the Field Liger Optimus Prime.
Oh, that's a term.
Alright, let's talk to the Alpha Note again.
Foodstuffs don't improve experience gains from quest rewards, just battles.
Fair enough.
Maybe 8. Sometimes a growing boy just needs to have a steak in his face and he'll be fine.
And then we're off to Revenant's Toll.
Teleport!
Wait, I was just... Oh, never mind then. All good.
It's all good in the hood, yo. Wiggity wiggity whack. I can't believe we're about to enter the Doma arc. Yeah, we're gonna make Dort.
What? They're going to do him with his dick.
What?
I'm going to do...
We're gonna do what now?
Do him.
Yeah, that's what he said. We're gonna do him.
Top 5, 5, 6. Now on to something I hope is more fun. I'm looking forward to South Park's new season, and you guys, I've been getting back into South Park because of Johnny Two Cello's videos on it, because there was just this long time where I had not engaged with anything related to South Park. I just due to them going through a hyper-nihilism span with how their work seemed in comparison to the real world. Then again, those guys have kind of apologized for a lot of that, which I respect when a creator that is that big can admit, yeah, we took the wrong position on some of these things in our satirization. I think that takes a big that matters a lot.
Now, for one of Matt and Trey, they're just...
Mike's not picking you up again. I really need to move that so it picks up more around the room, but you need to project more, Con.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Anyways, from the top. You're safe from the top.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like the fact that they make fun of them. They do have a side. And, yeah, we were wrong on that side.
Jesus, why are there so many people here?
Oh, come on! Where's everyone? I feel like a little kid in a store who missed
I hadn't gotten teleport yet. I was still in the middle of the quest.
Oops.
It's
wait.
one of the 3 major cities. Of course everybody's gonna be here.
He knows your name. Alright, Mike, give me up here. I'm sorry, I can't do that, Mr. Peterson. My chiropractor says I can't carry you home anymore.
Just give me a beer, you brain dead hick.
Whoa!
Easy now.
All right.
Hit those pipes for karaoke.
I love you guys.
It's gonna be over here.
One moment.
Over here. Probably will be soon.
Okay, I turned off the noise gate. That way they should actually be able to hear you for the time being until I can get the mic moved.
Okay.
That was the entire problem. The distance from you and you're not projecting towards the mic made it so that the mic would not pick you up.
Okay. Gotcha.
Whereas if I move it to the other end of my desk, that should hopefully resolve the matter. Or I can just get an independent stand.
Anyways, we're talking to Alfie here, right?
Yeah.
One sec.
Come on, boy. You can do it. There you are. Come on.
I got little legs.
Speak with the Kraken Arms deckhand. Anyways, this next dungeon is the start of what I like to call the Funky Time dungeons.
All right, wait. Don't. Wait. Oh.
Okay.
On.
Ready to board the Misery?
They
Oh,
say it loves company.
Oh no! It's actually worse, guys. They're playing nothing but Maroon 5's Misery.
No. Well, you see, you got into a crash, and your foot is broken. And you have a fan who is obsessed with your work.
Ah, dang it! Oh man, I'm getting Stephen King.
12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
In stereo.
Urianger. Tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import.
Don't overbake your chicken.
Look ye where the sun
Drink more
doth
Ovaltine.
rise. See crimson
From a
embers
commercial?
darkening
Son
the
of a
skies.
bitch.
Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that means.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Or is it a password? Please tell me it's a password.
Of far eastern origin.
No, the password is swordfish. We've been
It
over
is my
this.
earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may
Has
serve
Don
to
Cheadle
guide
taught
on
you
your
nothing?
journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet
I mean,
beyond
he's taught
my
us
knowing.
how to traumatize teenagers with elemental powers.
Parting gift befitting your roundabout ways.
Captain Planet.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
Does Urianger have a thing for her? Oh, a sword. Never mind, he has that for her.
Oh man, sweet. Man. We should all know somebody who will give girls swords.
It's a red
It's
mage's
beautiful.
weapon.
Is it
So
for me?
cool.
I think we can get that
Though
somewhere.
undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
And you won't have to spend magic summoning it.
Impressive. It feels
Oh,
as though it's
that's
attuned to
really
my
sweet
ether.
that he's like, hey girl, I'm looking
I should
after you,
treasure it.
okay? Like, here, have a cool sword.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
Yar har, fiddle
It
the
would seem our
deed.
ship is set to
Being
sail.
a pirate is
Pray
already
give my
dead.
regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
Keep an eye on Thancred. Make sure he doesn't man horror too much.
I mean, he's still bummed about.
Yeah. Oh no, that's right. He's not man horror. He's in an emo phase. He's listening to Evanescence and like a lot of 2000s goth music right now.
So, my playlists.
Yes, he's listening to your playlist specifically.
What program do you use on your phone to play this? Windows Media
Oh,
Player?
I forgot. You can't get Windows Media Player on phone.
No.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you. It is a application called. Music Player? No, it has a name. Yeah, it's only showing up in my thing as Music Player. I know it has an actual name.
Boom. Pirates. They were in the high seas.
Good. Keep trying to be as legally distinct as possible from the Pirates theme.
We don't want Disney after us.
Seriously.
Oh, I heard somebody was trying to be legally distinct in here. Oh,
But it's the best kind of distinct.
Not for me.
A fine day, is it not?
Oh,
Fair winds and
baby
following
Beth
seas.
will have all your soul by
Misery
the end of
enjoying
Christmas.
Nevertheless. it would
Okay,
not do
Music
for you to
Player
spend the
by
entirety
My
of our
Techno
voyage above
Sound.
deck.
Okay.
Let me show you to your
I
quarters.
looked that up.
That's the time on the ship. We played the annual game Punt the Lalafell. Wait, what?
Don't kick the baby. Kick
The baby.
You broke another window. That's a bad baby. Bad baby.
Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
I did.
What? Yeah, why was the caption not there?
Yeah, that's weird.
That was just me.
Captain,
Yeah.
you need it on deck. Something queers.
We're being attacked by gay
The winds
people.
died down, the waters went still.
Oh,
and all of a
please.
sudden,
What? The crew has
we were
turned
dragged
on
off
each
course.
other.
Oh, no. They haven't turned on each other. They're turned
Dragged?
on by each
By
other.
what?
They're turning each other on.
Oh.
I see, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water.
Oh, great. The
How is there a Starbucks underneath the ocean? It makes no sense.
Doesn't it though?
Post-apocalypse.
Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about
Wait. There's a Krusty Burger on an abandoned oil rig near here.
No, they were doing the Star Wars thing.
Oh,
but really,
the
I'm
Final
getting
Fantasy
Kraken.
stable.
It's the Kraken.
The ship graveyard.
Oh dear. I guess it was probably pirates?
Be right back. Sorry.
Actually, what are the real pirates or the friends we made along the way?
I guess what we all need is one gigantic space whale.
Ah, thank you, Cosmic Era, for your space whales.
Oh yeah, them too. Oh yeah. There's some curses and it's not
What?
these puff mix. I love what the meme they did that with rail decks.
What meme?
It's basically the I'm in misery Reese's Puffs meme was
Oh,
used
yeah.
with Toma, Index, and Mikoto.
Oh yeah, those index Reese's Puffs.
Yes.
I knew it.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Alithay said, violence.
Okay, the way she was looking at the camera, it just means, what do you think, kids?
Can we just get an adventure with Alithay and Lise for the entire time? Let Alphino just go off and be a diplomat in the background? Because I love their energies. Why think when you can fight things?
I know we're gonna get a long arc with Eustolis eventually, just because she has to multi-class.
Right. And like unfortunately, oh, the Siren Song C is now accessible.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So
Everybody
yes.
ready?
split the
Hold
party?
on.
Or...
No, this
It's
is
a
the
dungeon.
this is dungeon.
It's a Dargan.
Oh, okay.
Enter the Siren Song Sea with a party of other players.
Yay!
And guess what? I'm a level 70 gunbreaker, so I'm about to gunbreak all over their faces.
I'm at
I'm level 65.
You guys are in good hands with me.
Yay.
I learned a skill, continuation.
For the first boss, stay close to its location marker. Gotcha.
Okay.
Desmond Simone, giant space whale. You fool! Mobius dick can't be controlled. Are you sure that's Futurama?
Yeah, that's Futurama.
Yeah. Oh crap. Uh-oh.
Alright, who called in the tentacles?
John, did you tentacle?
Well, it's not my fault I built a hotel upon their coral reef.
John!
That's a callback.
David Payton, I just finished the option parts gun barrel striker, and it looks rather nice in my wind down. That's good. I like the 105 gun barrel striker just because of lore significance for that one.
Okay, these kind of look like tentacles.
That's why I said made the joke. God, there's so many of them.
Join us! Join us!
You mentioned tentacle and then instantly brought me back to the focus of Pokemon.
Where they skipped the actual focus episode on Tentacle and Tentacle because of censorship issues.
Well, the one that preceded it, that is. Which made us all think, wait a minute, look at this woman that looks exactly like the villain of this episode.
First time we cross steps would not be the last.
Yep. And it was a gun episode.
At least the gun episode makes some semblance of sense, even though it's a bit stupid. Porygon episode as well was... That has an understandable reason due to the health concerns, but they still could have reanimated it.
Yeah, they could, or slowed it down. Like, you slow down, you just go with
Alright. Okay, folks, just making sure that these weird squid creatures, don't let them touch your brain. They will mind control you.
Like, Porygon got gypped.
I can't wait for a Porygon Dreamcast.
In fact, the option parts announced almost the day I finished my 105 dagger kit. The timing was insane. That's great. I have not bought any model kits. Okay, that's a lie. I got the Black Gingayo set earlier this week. I'm waiting for it to ship. And I'm still waiting on someone to be reselling Boon Boon Killer Robo because that thing's excellent in its design.
Yeah.
But I have not bought any model kits. I have a reserve where I'm waiting for like a coupon or something and good timing. Like maybe if tariff rates are back to normal, fat chance. Alexis and I will do a model hunt for Christmas or something.
Yeah. Almost bit the dust there.
Bites the dust.
Hardcore's excellent.
It really is. I consider Parkour JoJo to be my personal favorite.
Yeah, like with JoJo's, like I can acknowledge when something's like objectively the best. Like I think Part 7 is like critically the most well-rounded and solid of all the JoJo's.
Plus, it's like I guess it takes advantage from being cut loose from hard continuity.
Right, but like Part 5 is like my favorite. If that makes any sense. Like
Everyone has it. Like
I mean, since each part is a complete story, there's really no wrong answer.
exactly, and like that's the beauty of like that's really one of the main strengths of JoJo.
Because, like, if you really like the Haman stuff, you got the first two series. They might not be Araki and his storytelling best, but they're complete stories. There's nothing wrong with that.
And
like for future members in the franchise, Return of the Jedi is my favorite, even though arguably Empire Strikes Back is the better movie.
Yeah. And I like I like episode 6 more than 5 too because it brings the story to a satisfying conclusion.
Yep.
I repeat, it brings the story to a satisfying conclusion.
What about all those sequel movies?
What sequel movies?
Yeah, there's one of them called like The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Or no, that's not it.
The Rise of Skywalker.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Also, the unnecessary Han Solo origin film that ruins his character, and Rogue One, which is built completely off of misunderstanding of plot design.
Still good though. Still the best one of them.
It's still my hang-up about it, but I won't argue with people who like it.
I mean, that ending sequence, Darth Vader, was cold as hell.
Because, like, the design flaw that...
Oh, shit. Hold on. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt, but John's about to get blasted.
Yeah, fair.
And thankfully we all got together for fun.
Come together!
That's still my critique with Rogue One. It's a complete misunderstanding of the Death Star's weakness. Into making it something that was designed into it instead of, this firing weapon needs an exhaust port because of just how design of anything works, and for what it is, it was ridiculously fortified. They just had no idea there was a chain reaction element to it.
Fair enough, but
And it's like, that's a nitpick more than anything. It's just, with how Star Wars can get so, how Star Wars fans can get so aggressive. That's just about that and how much constantly gets changed with other stuff. That's just the one I...
Oh, crap.
coming close.
And it's like, if that basis is more on itself on how the rebels got the plans in the first place, I got no issue with that. It just, they place a lot of emphasis on creating a design flaw in the super weapon when that would have been there without the overt sabotage because they had the plans for decades.
Anyway, I think what I like about Rogue One is the fact that it doesn't hold back on like I like the fact that we don't know we will never see these characters again, but I like that they didn't give it out. Like, the characters went in for the final battle.
Don't forget to project.
When the characters went in for the final mission, I appreciate the fact that they did not give them any easy outs. Like, they stuck with their guns. Like, no, these guys are not making it off this planet. They are going to die.
Yeah, because there's also merit on that unsung heroes angle.
Yeah, it's like no one will know who they were, but they still.
Their impact, would eventually lead to the overthrow of the Empire.
Burn spots through this area, be careful. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, again, I'm not going to argue with people who really like Rogue One. It's like, I got my hang-up with the movie, it's a personal nitpick.
Yeah, which is totally fair.
It's not like Rise of Skywalker, which is just bent over backwards with negative continuity and just plain stupid. Like, I will Alexis.
You want to know anything about that? Since you guys were kind of...
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, so I understand that by a lot of definitions, The Last Jedi can be considered the worst of the sequel trilogy, and that's fair enough. But I personally think Rise of Skywalker is the worst. Mainly because just because a person did a bad thing in the sequel does not mean you can continue the crap train in the follow-up. What I'm getting at is, I'm sorry, Palpatine somehow returned. You're not walking back from how stupid of a line that is.
No, you're really not. And my thing is, if Episode 8 was a different movie, Episode 9 would have not turned out that way in response to the backlash to Episode 8. That has nothing to do with the actors involved, just the plotting.
Oh, and also, John, remember when C3 goes I'm gonna see you for the last time, my friend, as if we went on a massive epic journey with C3PO and these characters. But it's like, what are you talking about? You barely spent time together.
And you killed off most of the characters where that would have had sentimental value.
Seriously, it would have, if he had said that to Leia before leaving, yeah, that would have meant more. But no.
It's like, okay, Disney wants to, like, make something meritable out of the sequels with the more recent Star Wars works, but it's the same thing I have with Code Geass, where if you're not fixing the central problem, only doubling down on it, you're not exactly going to succeed at that, because you're still going to have a majority of the people you want to have on board, on top of anyone new you might be getting, still have grievances with it.
And how was your response to the dagger scene?
Oh wait, what did I say about that?
One-Eye Willie's treasure!
Yeah, I think
Where Greg lines up the
Greg, I did say that. I was like, it's One-Eye Willie's treasure.
It was just...
Yeah, I really wanted One-Eye Willie's treasure.
The dagger...
This is what they call. This is what they mean when they say we're gooning.
Okay, didn't know how to spell his name, but I kind of learned that Thancred was a rogue/gunbreaker the past week. I don't think we've seen his gunbreaker, but he's gone from rogue to viper because that just fits him better.
Okay, that guy's design is freaking cool.
All right, wait for Sumire, wait for.
Yeah, that's a freaking lich.
That, the fire, the smoke, the eyes, that looks
It's
cool.
like, that's what you get with when you go full Pirates of the Caribbean zombie pirates, but actually
Yeah.
extended out to undead lich.
That is cool.
Hey, is Golungar okay?
Okay, this guy has an attack that sends shadows out. Do not stand in them, and he also summons guys that increase the range of the shadows after the first one.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so he's solo leveling then.
Ha.
I have seen a bunch of those books. I've flipped through them. It actually looks like a very interesting thing. We kind of want to watch the anime, and how weird is it that we have an anime adaptation of a Korean manhwa?
No, we're right. Oh shit.
Oh,
And it's allegedly good. I say allegedly because I heard no information about them, the anime series.
I've heard mixed things. Some people like it. I think a lot of people are just kind of tired of the
Isekai burnout.
I mean, it's not actually an isekai series. That's the thing. The monsters are coming as invaders to Earth.
fair enough, okay.
But like.
But yeah, it's still using game mechanics in the real world.
A lot of people are just burnt out by that, which I know I am.
Yeah. Gotta forget tether. And if you're a watcher that's also like burned out in those kinds of things, oh, totally get it. Crap.
We're just whipping this guy's ass.
That's right, Tom. I went to try out.
Yes.
I thought you wanted to take their shots. Okay, I got it.
Run away from him. Alright, so I'm wielding a sword. I'm clearly...
Ow.
Oh. Ow. You okay, buddy?
Like, I didn't face by a shadow sword. Okay, and save. We need to find new potions.
Drill, brother.
The Isle of the Dead. Turn back now, or we'll...
Man, look at all the dead Hanna-Barbera properties.
Oh my...
Oh my god, it's Jabberjaw!
It's a Centurion!
How you doing?
Oh my god, the Herculoids!
Look, okay, this is just a me thing. I need to find more of the classic Hanna-Barbera DVD sets, because it's not that many it's surprising how many of them are just completely collected appropriately in comparison to, like, the Disney library or some other series of that era.
Also, can we just talk about, like, how we're working really well as a team right now?
I think it's just because we've been playing a lot together.
Yep.
Well,
And we're not, like, aggressively going through the entire dungeon.
yeah, but I'm still saying that I think we're doing a great job.
Honestly, worst dungeon experience ever had in was when I lost when I was doing the level something, and
Because that one's not easy.
yeah,
And you got disconnected.
I got disconnected. That was hell, and I was all stressed out.
Which happens, dads leave.
I am being really hurt right now. Uh-oh.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta... Okay, I killed most of the ads, it's just the big guy.
Not sure what happened there.
It's just too many of them came on at once, and you either didn't guard or we weren't working hard enough to kill them.
Okay, there we go. We got him.
Yeah. Like, my sword is at full charge again. Yeah, this section is notorious. Good to know it's not just us.
Notorious B.I.G. Honestly, that's probably like my... I know the why it's like this, but I really don't like how the English releases of JoJo, like, remove the music references.
Like, just because of copyrights. Like,
Right.
we can really work something out. At least they're close, though.
Yeah, sometimes, but it feels like it's just weird to look at, you know what I mean? Like, one of the stands in Part 5's earlier section is called Craftworks, and the English release it's called Arts and Crafts. Which doesn't really sound threatening, you know what I mean? Like, this is a cool dungeon though. Fleshless Captive?
I mean, it's just a smog.
It's a dust storm.
I am in need of a goat hook.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but apparently one of the upcoming characters, the Robot Wars Y, Davis, is voiced by Rina Sato.
Oh, she's finally in one. Who were we talking about? Oh, it's one of the Macross girls, isn't it?
No, it's not. Actually, she's playing one of the new original characters. She's gonna be like the mentor teacher for, like the captain of like the big battle ships.
And she's in a game with Jun Fukuyama.
Yes.
Perfect. No notes. Okay, 2 notes. Haruka Tomatsu and Mamoru Miyano.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Aoyuki is already probably going to be in this, depending on how much they adapt from G-Witch Season 1.
Like, what's really funny is that, like, Ami Kochimizu is going to be double billing in that game, and I just can't wait for the interactions.
Yeah, she's playing Callan. Who else is she playing?
Mikomo from Macross Delta, she's the 8th of the Valkyria unit.
Ah. Yeah, I haven't watched Macross Delta, so I wouldn't have known.
But yeah, she's basically like she plays the role of the mysterious idol girl, that certain, you know, girl boss thing. Like, that is a name for a final boss of the dungeon.
Did you skip through the cutscene? Because that's a cutscene.
Oops. Yeah.
Lorelei. Actually, that makes sense because there's that entire idol event on one of the Code Geass side stories.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be hilarious if they brought that up.
Yeah, like
So I'm making the target cast as big as possible and noticeable as possible.
Okay. So something we can't exactly edit off the blue, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, but Mikomo like is a fan favorite character from Delta, and she kind of plays the role of seems a bit like much holier than thou, or like better than you, but in reality, like she's only 3 years old.
Eh?
Oh yeah. So
Clothing.
I need to talk about this. So Mikomo from Macross Delta is 3 years old, not because she's an actual young kid in a grown woman's body. No, she's genetically cloned. It's the XJ9 situation.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode.
Yeah, where it's like she's clearly meant to be older than her physical age. Like,
Morbid advance.
I love how you both reacted to that, like...
The XJ9 thing?
No, like the Mikomo 3 years old, and it's like... It's so funny.
I mean, it's fucking Japan.
But apparently Mikomo's actually the genetic clone of an ancient songstress that was part of this one culture.
Like she is.
And that's the character Amikoshi Mizu is playing. Like, I'm just imagining a scenario where Callan is walking into a room, the door closes behind her, and then they're like, we need an extra item member for our team.
Like, that could be the girls' parade stage. Honestly.
Yeah. And then Callan's like, wait, no, I'm not doing it. No. No!
Fine, but Lelouch has to shred the guitar.
Ow, 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 ow.
Ow, ow, ow.
Wee. Alrighty, who wants to do the lead for limit breaking?
I'll do it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's like, I'm a sword wielder, it fits better. I'm just waiting for it to get full.
There it is!
There it is. Because I so God damn it. Because I so rarely get to actually
Alright, come on.
break.
Limit break!
Blade dance.
Yeah!
Oh, nice!
And a level up atop everything else.
Oh, I got him.
Stylish. This part of Blade Dance is it gives you a Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII style,
Nice.
but made of light. Hang on, I'm not out yet.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. Let us know when we're good.
I think John needs to proceed to the next line.
Word from the misery. Repairs are complete, and we may resume our journey without
Are
further
we good?
delay.
Go.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
Man, we're really traveling around the map.
I think we're traveling by the map, you know. And then the next page, in the next scene, we're going out of the sea on the boat and hitting a beach. Like the Muppets movie. When they travel by map.
Yeah.
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane.
Yay, I can get my class advancement quests here for Samurai.
The only port open to outsiders in Higashi,
Higashi.
across the Ruby Sea from off.
Okay, this is a cool
from
city.
Dome.
Wait, is this what place have a new inn?
It should, hopefully.
Because if it is, can we make this our home base?
Yeah.
All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place.
Aww.
Wish you could have seen it.
Okay, now I'm just waiting to finally, for that Final Fantasy XIV Code Geass crossover fic to get here, and that'll take them years and years to do.
Talk to Alphanode?
Still not out of the classically, and yes, now we are. Incidentally speaking, achievement unlocked.
The man from Olda. Okay, that's a reference to the man from Uncle.
So perfect.
Also, can you delete that one comment from the chat? It's like somebody just listed off a bunch of random.
Yeah, I guess they just got sent over here. Like, don't do that. It's like they've been commenting here before.
I'm like 5 seconds away from shoving Alphanode in a locker just so we don't have to, like...
Shove him in the water.
Yeah. Sorry, Alphanode is the girls' club now.
Oh, he who controls the spice controls the universe.
Shiokaze Hostelry. Alright, so before we go off to the next part of the quest, we gotta Ethernet.
Yeah.
Ethernet?
Ethernet.
Ethernet! You like Venonet?
I know.
When in doubt, be yourself. Unless you want to be a Blaziken. Be a Blaziken. I'm gonna do that the next time we go to a hotel.
By the 12.
Should we go to the hotel?
I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphano, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh, y'all made it to Kugane. Welcome to Japan/Eastern Asia. Yep.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady.
I've been waiting for this for years.
The signs of the seventh dawn,
Hi,
I presume.
Benedict.
I hope your voyage was not too trying.
The speed.
And you
No.
are...
Oh, I saw it go to +8. Never mind.
Ah, yes, of course.
Everybody's
Forgive me.
getting cute outfits.
Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company.
He
At your
needs a
service.
hat and possibly
On
some
behalf of
clogs.
Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugane. And
Seriously, he
invite
looks
you to
so
take
much like
refreshments at our
Kisuke
local offices.
Urahara.
I know, right? Wow.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kagane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man.
Ooh,
Or
burn.
do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oof.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I
Naked
must
suspicion.
apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigorating
Yes!
Yes!
of the Uldan markets.
Never trust the CEO.
Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing.
I'm a bit ahead somehow. I think it's just like
Might I suggest that we
pacing
continue
of
this
the...
conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lodorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain.
What? We're having
I
a
understand
secret
that you are
meeting?
come to a
What?
most reclusive and secretive nation. Yes?
Reminds me of a
One
story
whose
that
borders
I...
are closed to foreign
a
trade,
D&D
save
joke
at this
I heard
single
like,
port.
oh, you're trying to... You're looking for someone? A killer? Well, did you actually try looking instead of asking me out loud?
Was a queen involved somewhere?
Bum. 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 Another one bites the dust.
Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government.
Oh, great. Secrets.
Many notable
Shark
nations
time.
and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
Fenris,
To
thank you,
paraphrase,
RPG Logic, for not a
Kagane
single
is
person
teeming with
listening in or
imperial
questioning
affairs,
this.
one or several of whom could
I mean,
not
if we're
listen
talking
to
in
our
hushed enough
questions.
voices, the distance probably is all it takes.
But I'm just imagining
Something to
like
that
some
effect,
people in the
yes.
nearby tables
Beneath
going,
this veneer
wait,
of
are they?
bustling
They sound
trade,
like main
a
characters in
war
a
for
storyline
supremacy is
quest.
being waged between
Don't,
world
don't,
powers.
don't acknowledge their.
One might
We're just
say
gonna
engage
he
with
was
the
standing
cutscene.
on the front lines.
We're not
Hey,
here.
hey,
we don't
hey,
exist.
I'm gonna engage in the cutscene. Don't do it, you fool! You'll be deleted for the game.
still have no doubts
Watch
that you may have
me.
a point.
Hey guys!
I say we
You just
accept his
pop out of
invitation for now.
existence.
You can jump to the top of that tower. Ooh.
Yes, we can, but do we want to?
All right, but we gotta connect with some shards.
Yeah. I presume. Oh, yeah.
We don't see anything from this port city. Out of Kugami.
Ooh, this is a big city.
Oh, we have to go to the shard.
Have to? Like, did you speak with Hancock already?
No.
Good.
Yeah. Besides, we don't want to watch a Will Smith movie right now. I'm gonna say this is the new home point.
Same here.
Yeah.
Alright, just gonna talk to...
Especially because I'm gonna have to come back here a fair bit for samurai stuff.
Yeah. So where are we on to? Which one do we go for next?
I'm going south.
All right, let's all move in the group, okay, guys?
Oh, did you talk with, Hancock?
No.
No, we're
Oh,
we're holding on
We're
him.
holding.
Sorry. I am so sorry.
Did he tell you to go to the main Aetherites? Was that what you think?
All I know is it's nothing. He'll catch up. It's nothing. There it is. It's up there.
I love this music though.
Very nice.
Do it Final Fantasy 14
one.
Do it 14 really needs a fake collab?
Who do you want to dress up as?
Oh.
Sakura, Rin, Luvia, Edelgard. No, not Edelgard. Edelfeld. No, Luvia and Edelfeld.
If
There's the shard. Motherfather. It was right.
Motherfucker.
Like, there's a lot of characters
Yeah.
you paid you would dress up as, if that was
Yeah,
a thing.
like running around as Saber or getting like, let's be real. If you had Archer's cloak, you would be running around in that.
How about Nero?
Oh yeah, yeah. Bar none, if I could dress up as Nero in this game, I would be like showing off the glory of Rome.
I am sorry. I am completely behind, guys. I am so
The
sorry.
pier on the lower left is where you go to for the Forbidden Lands of Eureka.
Eureka.
You're welcome. What about the Forbidden Lands of your rectum?
That's what happens if you don't go for an exam.
Alright, I've got Ogana Hidori to meet you.
Yeah, basically, we're taking a long circuit around the area.
Okay.
Alright, so like if there was a fake collab for 14, what would you dress up as? Would you be a Lancer, bro?
No, I want to live. Okay, now I'm underneath. I am trying. This place is a. I hate being a new person in a new city. I can't.
This is why we.
I went off towards the main Ethernet.
John, I'm not trying to make light of your plight, John, but it sounds like you're in a mall.
Yeah, John, we're going south to the southwestmost Aethernet and then looping back around the outer curve of the area.
Okay, I will go. I'll follow the map.
Yeah. See, you have that one in the bottom left?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one's first, and then you head east around the outer edge.
Okay.
That's the route we're taking.
Alright.
Black Century King. I've been finding out that if Urahara had a little bit more prep time, he could have pushed the 1,000-year war to a better path that didn't need eyes to be brought in.
Probably would have been a wise thing.
Yeah, and like the only reason why Eisen was brought in is because he had a specific ability that basically like put a pause on Yuawak's like all-seeing ability.
Oh, hey, I found Waka. Said, assuming right.
Yeah. Fozzie Bear?
Waka Waka. Who wants to be a confused Joe?
Or if this game collabed with like FGO, like then I could cosplay as Miyamoto Musashi.
And to answer your question, just you do if you want to fill out the sightseeing log to quote out one of the wikis, you need extreme level jumping skills to clear it. I'm guessing that's the climbing thing.
Yep.
I already went to this one. Okay.
What, Suba Square? Woohoo!
There it is. Like, this is a town. It's like you could probably film some very nice movies here.
Yeah, maybe do a Tokusatsu time traveling special.
Or just do it in the modern day with a that with just the cultural festival event going on.
Chan ba ba da chan ba da ba. Great, now I have Samurai Sentai Shinkenger stuck in my head. We have access to all the Ethernet shards.
I don't. I think I missed one.
Well,
Somehow.
I do.
Oh, I'm missing Shiokaze Hostery somehow.
Yeah, that's like literally like the...
And Bokairo Inn.
Which is where... Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we didn't go up to those, so that's where we gotta go back then. It's where we entered.
Are you,
I thought I got this one.
Oh, there you are.
Cairo and
Okay, that's where I am.
Kugane Ethernet story.
Okay, yeah, that is right back where we were.
Alright, so if we got everything, we should meet back up over here.
Yeah. Okay, where we entered, and there we go. Yeah, I could have sworn I got that one.
Wait, where are you going, John?
I had talked to this guy by accident.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk. So are you over here? Once Death Davidson over here, I'm gonna talk to Hancock.
Yeah, I could have sworn I got this one. Must have moved before I finished the alignment.
I talked to him. That's fine.
Okay, one moment. Okay, talking to him. Escort to the company offices. And follow him to the Aetheryte Shard.
Alright.
If he's giving us the tour, I swear.
I swear to... You know what we need? We need to step into the Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Dragon Ball GT. It sounds like you're going full Hank Hill for a second.
I'll sell Dragon Balls and Dragon Ball accessories.
No, you'd say that propane is the most powerful force in the universe.
Propane is great almighty Shenron. Make propane the default fuel for all grilling needs. And ban charcoal from this world.
Fine, but only if you make my burgers well done.
Get out.
No, we asked them kindly, but firmly to leave. I mean, come on. Dragons would like well-done meat. They cook it themselves.
I don't know. I mean, like, wait. What kind of burgers do Dragon Mates like?
I mean, if you go by films, cow.
If there are things like inns, are there outs? may pause for a moment.
No. Again, how was I supposed to know who's going to give us the tour?
Like, the thing is, when we, like, hey, listen. Listen, I had an idea, okay? I think, is the moral of the story, don't listen to Alexis because she doesn't know what she's talking about? Am I the idiot?
No, it's just funny. Seki Segumi. Shinsei Gumi.
Oh my god. What is the real Shinsengumi were the Okitas that we met along the way? We're getting all this experience, aren't we?
We're off to the company's offices.
We're off to see the company, the wonderful company of Oz.
Actually, the company Oz is a terrible company.
Yeah, they're all smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. You could trust me, I have red shades on.
Again, you need a hat.
You need a hat.
No, not you, this guy. Ow. Ugh.
Our thaumaturgist took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality.
Except for that hole in the wall.
You may avail
Well,
yourselves
then,
of these
consider
offices for the duration of
all.
your visit. Come as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed.
We had a guy
Never
lose an
having been one
arm.
to put stock in words alone.
Are you gonna
the
magically
chairman
get Rob
deems the
on his
provision
arm
of
back?
material
You
aid to
jerks.
be a more
Give him a robot
appropriate
replacement at least.
demonstration of his
Seriously.
sincerity. By sheer
Like,
coincidence,
dude, Rob
your
On's arm
purpose
by this
here
point
also
must be
happens to
jacked.
coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
I swear this is fucking Code Geass.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific,
So,
we
like,
are
who would
come
this
in
guy
search
be?
of our
The
Far
outs-
Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Well, it's where several
Forgive
seasons
me.
of a web
This
series
calls
lie.
for a map.
Some of them good, some of them middle. Okay.
Davis hated. I once trusted a guy with red shades. He then tried to wipe out humanity. That Summers guy was a real piece of work. Scott!
In Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha. Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea.
Wait, are we actually in Korea?
Alas, this is easier said
We're
than done,
actually in
as the
Korea in
Ruby
this
Sea
equivalent.
does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
The Confederacy!
Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory.
Ah, so the mob.
Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire. Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
And now you know the rest of the story.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I mean, pirates.
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
You can trust me.
Great guy. Pushes glasses up his nose with middle finger.
Apparently, despite having samurai aesthetics, Dome is meant to be a China allegory. Yeah, but from the map placement, it looks closer to a Korea.
Also, those glasses remind me of more of Alucard. Ooh, a gift.
Good samurai is hard to find.
Samurai.
I mean, I'm in the class, so... No, it's right here.
Yeah, you're a trustworthy samurai. Just don't find any shape-shifting shadow evil beings that will send you forward into the future.
Come on, how much worse can the world be in the future when the shifting shades law word is made law?
Well, for one thing, all coffee machines are banned.
That's why I don't drink coffee.
Oh, and pizza's no longer allowed.
How dare? I mean, he orders pizza. Why does he not want pizza around? Or is he just hoarding all of it?
He's hoarding all of it.
That bastard.
Huh, very nice. Nice likenesses.
It would have been funnier had they been misdrawn, though.
Yeah. No, we have a image of what they might look like, and like Yugiri's image is replaced by Makoto Nijima's.
No, even worse. Bad wanted poster Sanji.
Oh God.
That's still a great years-long running gag out of Oda.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
View Alphinaud sketch with Lise. Oh great, we're going to the hot springs.
So wait, huh?
Hand the sketch to Karaku.
Karak. Oh. wait,
Yeah,
this-
you first you look at it with Lise to trigger an event, and then you
Oh.
move on.
No, not this person.
I Dream of Shirogane? It's an available quest.
Lost. I'm getting lost.
Yeah, we're gonna be heading to the northmost Aetheryte.
Maybe.
Wait, I don't think I've progressed yet.
Me neither.
Yeah. Yeah, oh. You gotta do it from the icon, from the quest icon.
Up here?
Yeah. No, Lise is back where we were.
Well, we talked to Lise, but now we.
Oh, no,
No,
I
you
got
have
it.
to view the picture with Lise.
No, I got it. I got
Oh
it.
my god.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. That's just.
And then go to the quest. Go to where the quest marker says something.
No, John, back out.
Yep.
Talk. Okay. Okay, so click with the touchpad.
Yeah, gotta click over to the quest, and then there's an icon you have to press.
Click it again. Yeah, no, you here.
Yeah, please help. I'm.
Look.
I want to find the person who designed this and smack them.
It's an on-console thing. We're off to the Bokairo Inn.
Okay.
And it's a reasonable policy. People wanting their privacy, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, no, that good on. Like, it's annoying for us because we're trying to find them, but like, good on them for keeping confidentiality.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's
Like,
what
it's a bit annoying on our end, but there's logic
Yeah.
to it.
I'm just now imagining, like, where can we find Yugiri? And then Yugiri just steps out and, like, in a bathrobe, brushing her teeth, like, oh.
Well, could we pay for the service of being here? Now we can just find it by going into customers. And let's sketch over to Kotokaze. They are right at Shiokaze Hostelry.
Hostelry?
Hostelry.
What the heck is this?
What?
It's, okay, it's a side quest chain.
We'll get to it later. Is that the Shirogane one? Yeah, if we're asking on other people, that people are going to be able to ask on us. I mean, they have giant caskets of wine. That's got to be some pretty stellar stuff.
Oh yeah, that's probably gonna hit different. Again,
In a world with levitation spells, getting those in there, they probably last for a while.
oh yeah.
At least once you get all the sediment out of them.
I still don't want to ever find out what 3-drink Lexi looks like. We're going to the docks.
Bit too far, but okay.
Oh. Thought I could cut across.
Yeah. Might be able to jump down there, but not on top.
Alright guys, we're gonna Van Halen it.
Right now?
Jump!
I thought it was your tomorrow. Right now is also a...
Oh yeah, right.
Okay,
It took me a second. Did John find the thing?
I found the thing.
Where's the thing?
Right over.
Oh, there's one.
9.6, 11.9.
Yeah,
I am taking the high road over to you.
Just wait.
yeah, wait. Yeah. And then there's one over here.
Like, I get the point of these quests to help familiarize us with the area. It's just, like, they're still annoying.
Yeah.
It's more navigation help than, World of Warcraft tended to give, that's for sure.
Alright, but we're still missing one other for...
And I think Shinire was showing us where it was when they were running off. So first step, get up top. Again.
I wish in big towns like this, sprint didn't have a cooldown.
Yeah, or let us use mounts. Something. Some other option. Then again, WoW is kind of, now polluted for those kinds of things when you think about it.
Okay, it's down below.
There we are.
There we go.
Meticulous merchant.
At least it's back at Shiokaze.
I dream of Shirogane. Here I am.
Okay, moving on. It's probably a trap. Probably because it's probably pirates.
It's a trap! Wait, where did you
They're
go?
upstairs.
Oh, upstairs. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
It's Grogu.
Grogu. Grogu loves Hero of Lights.
It does kind of look like Grogu.
I'm sorry, what the hell is that? That's Grogu. He's a little homunculus. A talking fish?
A talking catfish?
Wait.
Well, this isn't the amicable short. He's got a nice, neat little apron.
Yeah. I think Lee's was just more like, wait, I have never seen a talking catfish. What? I mean, I think between the three of us, we got like a lot of kill.
Oh, Alexis. You don't realize the danger.
What?
How much he wants.
How much did... I'm
Trinkpity.
Son of... Wait a fucking minute! God dang it, lock this monster! Everything alright?
Yeah, it's a chicken thing.
Okay, we'll just wait.
Speaking of, what at the Ruby Bazaar? I feel like I'm gonna end up being here a while.
Anyways. I'm just waiting for you guys.
Yeah. Inside the house.
Let's wait for John. Because he has tiny little legs.
Okay.
And now we're instanced. His story seems a bit fishy, though. That's racist.
I vote we take him prisoner and punch him until he tells the truth. Yes, I support this plan. I am fully on board punching the out of people who try to backstab us. In every generation, there is a blonde girl who is good at punching things. I'm just imagining, like, Lee speeding Yang from Ruby and, like, shenanigans ensuing.
Her and Tifa.
Yeah.
Right. Final Fantasy has a long history of punch girls.
They are so based for that. Ladies don't start fights, but we can certainly end them.
Ooh. Patrick, don't you skip me.
Jimray. Patrick. Boo. Oh, it's up there.
Yep, I'm up here. Oh, it's an instance.
Well, let's all get there and then we can start it. Sumirai left it, early. Okay, let's disband. And do this. Because it does look like a really nice town.
Mm-hmm.
He's late.
Or you're early.
Aww, so cute.
Endless and most sincere apologies to you and yours, yes. This way,
Repeal?
quickly now.
He kind of looks like a Dragon Quest character.
Doesn't it sound like a peel off to you?
Kinda.
Talks to a clown. Okay. I hope there's no funny bit.
Balls, I accidentally skipped the damn thing. Oh, biscuit.
Enough! Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
The ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes. Long before was it pledged to another. To me, these ones are for Doma.
Uh-oh.
I knew it couldn't be this simple.
Don't trust me.
Nothing personal, yes. Just business.
Hey!
Then business is about to take a turn for the worse.
She's about to punch the shit out of you.
Either this role's uncredited or people generally don't know them.
Okay,
Come on,
I
let's
love...
find a way out of here.
Sebiwez. Sebiwebs. They're a YouTuber.
But, no, I love Lise. Like, she's great.
Smoke bomb.
Man, you're telling me I have to be stealthy? Ah. Lexi doesn't stealth.
I need to be a ninja for this. Alas, I'm not a ninja right now. Unless... Oh wait, my ninja's probably too low, not come to think of it.
So, how do I...
How are you using smoke bomb?
Cannot execute this time. Okay, there we go.
Use the item?
No, I got it. It's like when you're caught, press like
R3.
R3. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, press down one of the triggers and use R3.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Curious Kojin. A fish. First a talking fish, and now a tortoise.
You're farther along than I am. Come with me if you want to live.
Oh, come with
A
me.
Ninja Turtle?
Some sort of ninja turtle?
He must be a teenager.
Teenage Mutant Warriors of Light. Definitive Eorzea.
There you see, this is the
Island
last
Power.
Ronin.
This had to be a reference.
There we go.
Too bad.
Yeah.
I really wish I could fight everybody.
Yeah. I think you just went around the wrong way around it, John, to make it a bit longer on you.
Probably.
Okay,
So
so
it's-
pause at the first one.
Stay
He's flopping.
and quiet. Understood?
There we go, I made it.
Alright, so are we good?
Yep, we're good.
Why?
Because I went ahead and beat it a bit.
Clear the road! Clear the road! You there, Korjin. We seek 4 foreigners. One, a brutish woman carrying an unconscious Namazu. Have you seen them?
Brutish.
Lisa's like, hey! Brutish.
She's a bit British, but
Ah, yes!
Lisa, I just,
Very rude they
I
were,
love her
making
first
no
response.
apologies
I
in
want to get out there and
past
fist fight.
They went that way, I think.
Many thanks, good sir. With me, they cannot have gone far.
just they're being polite.
I love legally distinct Shinsengumi.
All is well. The Sekisei Gumi will not return this way for some time, I should think. You are of the East Aldenard Trading Company, yes? Come with me. I know a safer way.
Alright, fire up the grill, boys. We're making catfish.
You are returned. And with guests, I see.
Sus.
Sussy baka.
Our meeting went about as well as expected. We've brought the Namazu who thought to betray us. When he wakes up, we'll see what he knows about Yugiri and Gazetsu.
Well done, you. When I saw the Sekisei Gumi out in force, I did begin to worry, but I see my fears were misplaced.
Were they, though?
Actually, if it weren't for Soroban, we might not have gotten away.
'Twas my pleasure.
Yet I must ask, Soroban, why would you deceive the Sekisegumi to help us, foreigners of whom you know naught?
Why, out of the kindness of my heart, is what I would like to say, but my motives are not so...
Seriously, this guy gives off major Michelangelo energy.
To witness your meeting with Hancock at the tavern.
If Michelangelo was a bit more polite.
No, Raphael was the rude one.
An opportunity.
Like, polite in his speech patterns, I should say. Like, imagine Michelangelo, but he had a better English vocabulary.
I came to Kugane as a trader to make my
forthwith we shall party on, dude.
The red may serve the Empire as mercenaries, but Kojin of the blue walk a different path. Regretfully, most here would rather not meet our gaze, much less do business. So I seek the custom of those less predisposed to dismiss us outright. Namely, the East Aldenard Trading Company.
Quid pro quo, is it? Well, there is no denying that we owe you a debt. What say you, Hancock?
Yeah,
Will you
Michelangelo
consider
by
doing
way of
business with our
kabuki bravado.
entrepreneurial friend here?
Yeah. Still works.
Rest assured, Master Soroban, that in matters of trade, the company does not discriminate. We would be honored
Hey,
to
the
hear
golden
your proposal.
coin speaks the same language.
I promise you will not regret this, good sir. Ah, yes. You sought passage across the Ruby Sea, did you not? I have a ship you can use.
Only
You
marginally
do?
spoiled by
Well then,
water damage.
far be it from us to refuse. You have our deepest thanks.
And you mine.
You're not my friend for life, Alphanode. What? He gets picked up by the turtle guy. I love you, man. There we go. Making the catfish sing.
Alright, Buster.
Hold it a moment.
We good?
Here we go.
I'll give you another ride on my boot.
No more boots. Are you sure?
No,
Still
no more
have
boots.
no boot shine.
No more lies, please don't kick me, your highness.
Of course they were arrested.
Story stuff this time.
Yep.
Yeah, Seki Sugumi Barracks. Barrack Ishtar. We all here?
Nope. There we are.
Now we just gotta wait.
Wait some more time outside the barracks.
How are you guys today? Are y'all doing good here? Do any of you have about 350?
How about you? Ah!
Was that?
Prison break time.
I'm sure of it. He's in trouble. Lise, wait.
What are the odds it's going to be something benign?
Probably something benign. Lise punches out a card. Oh, so you weren't in trouble? Oh, my stomach!
Okay, yeah, training.
Oh.
How many is that now? 10 in a row?
Kazetsu.
Oh, this is a surprise. What in blue blazes are you three doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. We've been looking all over for you, and then I suddenly heard you screaming.
It would seem there has been a misunderstanding. Allow me to explain.
We see, first it started with my sword, then needing a workout.
And then demons got involved.
And then suddenly pirates appeared.
And
So,
that's why the
in
magic
summary,
of friendship
You
is the
started
best
abroad
My
with some
Little Pony
off-duty
show.
Imperial soldiers and were subsequently arrested by the Sekisugumi, whom you somehow befriended and convinced to set you free if you could defeat a given number of them in single combat.
10 bouts for my freedom, aye. 'Tis but a pity you came too late to witness the last one. And with that, I'm free to go, yes?
Our word once given may not be broken, but we pray you make every effort to avoid future altercations. Circumstances notwithstanding, my lord, we are honored and grateful to have witnessed firsthand the skill of a Doma samurai.
Ah, and we had just concluded negotiations. I gather my assistance was not required.
Oh, Gosetsu. How much longer should we go for?
I was thinking we could wrap it up at 9.
Yeah.
That sounds fine to me. I'm feeling just a bit
drained, yeah.
I haven't had my straight like I've had 5 straight days instead of 4 and 5 and a half.
Ooh, company rank up.
Yay, just expansion.
And I leveled up too. Let's see if my character got me more. No, he didn't.
Once more to the Ruby Sea.
Dear friends,
I'm sailing away.
Okay, a quest after the next one, boys with boats.
Boys with boats?
Boys with boats. Talk about an old man with the sea prequel.
The old man with the sea universe. In this area, you will need my car.
Okay.
Just to speed through it, I guess. Yeah, we'll get in the car when we get there.
I really do find this part of the story charming.
I think it's because we're out of the desert.
Deserts are bland.
Well, yeah. not just the environment. I just mean like what the story being told.
Probably also we've been introduced to these characters for a while.
Yeah, and we're finally seeing some new stuff.
And the new ones we're encountering are routed in and tying into the old ones instead of being arbitrarily associated.
And again, like Lise, my girl, she's not. Like, I'm just imagining her getting into a brawl with Tifa. Like it starts off as a friendly sparring match, but then suddenly, like, nearby buildings start getting smashed in.
Let's look at the size difference there.
What, between Gosetsu and Lise?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this guy's a giant. He's huge. Look at his hands.
Yoshio Brutus. Oh no, she's hot.
What? Oh. Oh my.
I looked her up.
Oh, heavens.
Ooh.
One of our main antagonists for this story arc.
Okay. Okay, here's the thing. If evil, then why hot? I'm sorry, folks. Like, I mean, you know, like,
she becomes the main antagonist of this post-stormblood patches.
Oh my god. Guilty. Listen, I will oppose your evil no matter in every turn. You cannot stop the justice and hello.
Hello, hot shit.
Hello, nurse.
Should have been in the remake.
Of the Animaniacs?
Yeah. I do miss a lot. I know they cut, it wasn't just her, they cut a lot of the supporting cast for Animaniacs, but I miss some of the old stuff. Except the hippos. I don't miss the hippos.
Alright, we all good?
I don't even remember a single hippo sketch.
They were very much the least interesting of the originals.
I also hated Buttons and Mindy. I felt for that dog.
Yeah, that dog was put through a lot of crap.
At least it's not Elmira.
Oh god, yeah, Elmira.
Elmira was not in Animaniacs. That was their merger of the series. Of them and Tiny Toons. These Pink in the Brain were so popular, they got their own spin-off, and then they brought in Elmira from Tiny Toons to make it a cinematic universe.
Black Century King, 4 kids attempt. It should have been me! It should have been me, not him!
How it turned crimson in the morning sun.
Well, that's a tower.
That is the world. That is the.
Whoa!
That is the world's most intense game of Jenga.
Hold my beer.
You know what? I know I just hired you, MIT engineer, but I'm just gonna follow my heart.
Then why did you hire me?
Horizon to horizon.
Yeah.
You could almost believe it went on forever.
Listen, if our antagonist is super hot, then like, who are we to stop her?
Our Doman brothers
It's
struggled
kept
with
people. What?
So I'm curious for the structural engineering of that tower.
Okay, okay. Our upcoming primary antagonist, is she voiced by anybody we know?
Oh, yeah, I should check. Shizuka Ito in Japanese. In English, it's Naoko Mori.
Wait, Shizuka Ito?
Yeah.
English sounds familiar.
Shizuka Ito. There's Google's Shizuka Ito.
Just wait.
Oh, she's Minako Aino in Sailor Moon Crystal. And Kaori Kanzaki in Raildex. Oh, Mako Shiraiki in Prison School. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She's Luvia.
In Fairy Tail?
No, Luvia as in Fate.
Oh, Fate. So yeah, she plays the... Yeah, this is definitely a typecasting. And Naoko Mori played Toshiko Sato in Doctor Who. And Torchwood.
Just gonna wait.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting the quest.
Oh, I forgot to get quest 2. Why did I... Thought I had the quest. Darn it. Oh, wait,
Yeah, I'm waiting for the thing to let me be able to move.
I'm in the back seat.
I got 3.
All in. Why are we swimming?
Well, don't you understand that we just gotta keep swimming? Just keep swimming. Let's keep swimming, swimming. What do? We swim.
I guess we should have got prepared with a swimming mount.
Like, Shizuka Ito does the Ojo song on Laugh, like, so well. Because, like, it comes off as both the arrogance, but also there's a degree of, wait, do you actually know back at what you're saying right now?
Yeah.
For Black Century King, speaking of Prison School, how wild is it that the author parade fans turned on him because he decided to troll them for not reading his other works? I can see that. I heard about that entire thing, and it's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go into it because people need to look it up themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did shotgun.
Let's...
I've surprisingly seen a lot of the stuff that Naoko Mori has been in, but I never actively recognize her. Here's My Hem in Perfect Dark Zero, and Kai in Hitman, the 2016 one.
Hitman?
Yeah. You know, the ones you've been playing?
Oh. Oh. I don't remember Kai in Hitman.
Maybe you just need to play Hitman Kai.
Oh, that fits.
What?
Shizuka Ito, who voices Yotsu,
Yeah?
also voices Akeno Himejima in High School DxD. Yeah, I totally know this voice. The fact, the irony that Sailor Venus is probably her most positive character.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, we need to summon a ride.
I call shotgun.
Damn it!
What else?
I think she poisoned Melba Deeps.
Byleth.
Oh, she's female Byleth?
Brighild from Xenoblade.
Brighild?
Yeah. Kagasuchi.
Oh, you mean Bridget?
Yeah, Bridget. It's misspelled, sorry.
Oh my god, she's Bridget? Oh my, that's hilarious.
All over the place.
Surveying.
Oh. What? Walked right past it.
Right past it. We landed right at it. I'll just wait.
There we go. Well, you see, they're on a boat. They're on a boat. They get a good hard look because they're standing on a boat.
Gentlemen, I'm told you are most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pilot. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us.
Why does every Garlean wear stuff over their face?
You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see
Like,
no
are they
need
like the
to
brain
swat
from Star Trek?
But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Oh sure, throw a knife at the guy with an arrow.
Gentlemen,
and a bow at a
surely
distance.
The fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
I mean, Ninja Turtles are the one things you just cannot
We're all
backstab.
the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be
Am I wrong?
ruled or slaughtered.
You cannot. That's the. You can only face them in the front.
Milton Gop, have you watched Gundam
I've always
G-Fox?
balked
If
at
you
paying
so,
a
what's your
ruby
thoughts on your
tithe,
opinions on it? We're not
but they were
watching
never
it. We
so
might
eager
get
to
back to it later. It's not really interesting or appealing, even if it's a universal century alternate universe.
Plus, we've just got a lot going on right now.
And the acting
Like,
viceroy.
It's only gonna be like a 12
she's
episode
none too
series,
fond
no
of
requirement
domes,
like
to say
going
the
back to it later.
If we take any action to hinder the safe passage,
Plus,
of an
we're not
Imperial
happy with how
vessel, she'll
Crunchyroll
accuse us of
dealt with the
attempting to
G-Witch
foment
Blu-rays.
rebellion And brand us
what did they
enemies of the
do?
Empire.
Just
which we can ill
series,
afford to
no
be.
special features.
Like a man said,
lame.
we're all talk.
And also broadcast version.
Oh, boo.
Like, not the actual Blu-ray version, which you would think, but
With the
no.
winning
Like,
side,
so the quality
and
is just
mercenaries to
not
a
good.
fault.
And they
Usually
don't
offer their
include any
services
of the
without
fixes Bandai mandated
The
be
shell rack
fixed,
could tell you
because
more.
Sunrise screwed with it.
Something tells me he would rather
AKA no wedding rings in the final episode.
Even though that we all saw it, it was there.
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman
It's
to
like when
begin with, why
Nozomi
aren't you willing
had
to
the
fight
Blu-ray
back?
rights and they actually got the broadcast versions of Gundam Seed, they replaced those.
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own.
This guy kind of feels like a Captain Jack. I mean, we already have Captain Jack in this game, but...
But, like, what I think we're seeing here is, like, how many people are just so broken by the Empire.
Is under threat. And the captain will need
like,
to
so many
decide
people that would
soon
rather,
whether
like,
to
live
go
under their
down in a
boot
blaze
or
of
just
glory
go off and
or
do
bound
their own
straight
thing
to
and
crumbs
ignore
from
the
Emperor's
plights of
table.
others simply because
All while
they
our
can't fight
friend,
back.
the
Whereas we've been on the other
Viceroy,
side of
continues
this, where
her
we
purge of
escaped
Doma's
domination,
radical
and now we gotta go into the areas where
I believe
it's
she's holding court
part
in one
and
of the
parcel.
fishing villages
Yeah.
as we speak.
So, like, it's a nice change of pace.
Also, everybody with long clothing that's getting wet here.
Seriously,
Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna... Oh no, my dress!
How are you not just... What, what's the phrase?
Tell the others that these
Paddling
ones are
in
paid.
the surf.
We all have places to be.
And then it shows John's feet, like, paddling really fast.
Despite being green, Soroban subspecies is called the Kojin of the Blue. Also, you got your wish, Alexis, just the three of us. Alice, Lisa, and our wool. Plus Kosetsu, but still.
He's our fun grandpa for the evening. Girl trip.
I'll get to Yugiri eventually.
Alright. Unleash the Pip-mobile. Shotgun.
Angle second seat.
My cursor was primed and ready to shotgun.
I bet.
On the road again.
Dave is saying, I will admit that the MS designs are growing on me. The only ones I still don't like are the RX-78 and Zaki redesigns, but I'm liking the looks of some of them. It's like, I think they'd be better if they, like, if the RX-78, like, clothes are matched everything else. Like, if it wasn't that extremely esoteric. That's not a Katsunoko!
That's not Tatsunoko.
Yeah, over there. Oh, you're yelling at us, right? Yeah, we're getting the Aether Current that's right here, so we don't have to do it later.
We just noticed it.
Level up!
Nice!
To bend with the wind. My final word on G-Box is, like, if people are enjoying it in the moment, then that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Like, I have no possibility or anything for people who are just, you know, enjoying it for what it is.
Yeah, it's just like, it's a bad year for us to be watching stuff. It's like, I have to get a bunch of work accommodation stuff fixed so I can actually start doing overtime again, like, on the regular, because my department on that has been just so genuinely awful. Hang on. Right, pillion. Yeah, it was not letting me click on Sumire for some reason.
All aboard?
Yep. Because seriously, due to my hearing sensitivity, I need to be in one specific part of the building, and but be able to move in the event of a bunch of other circumstances, and they're genuinely not understanding and are restricting things they're not supposed to be, just because they are refusing to consistently refusing to talk to me about it, even though it's my medical accommodations. You need to talk to me to know what is actually needed, which is ridiculous. And they made all the decisions without actually once talking to me.
And I'm hitting burnout with my job. It's just a lot, and we have a new person in the building, and he's a nice guy, but there's a lot of energy there that takes things a little too high.
Yeah. And it's like, I would love if we could just all get out of this, even though, you know, like, we have to participate in society somehow, but there's just a point where you just have to stop. And as I've been having morbid thoughts about my dad dying, and it's gonna happen eventually, and I hate that I have the idea popping in the head of considering it happening sooner. It's like, no, don't do that.
I'm honestly thinking about talking with my boss just about my problems. Like, again, I like the guy that we have, the new guy. He's a good worker, but sometimes, like, the energy he brings just gets, and the conversations that get started, it doesn't it breaches the work filter of what's appropriate sometimes. Like,
so he doesn't know what the boundaries are?
Religion and science talk came into things today. And that's what kind of got me. Those are my berserk buttons.
Yeah, don't do that.
Not at work. And I'm gonna have to talk to my boss about that. Like, I lost my tool today, and I will own that, but still.
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become.
Oh, heavens.
I'm a bit behind.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
The sadist.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma.
Hear me out.
The traitor who sold her homeland to
You can go.
Guardians.
Hear me out, chat. Hear me out.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her.
What's that?
You have to press. For some reason, it's pause.
It's
So
weird.
press no, and then press again. I'll just wait.
It's the Hime cut.
How very dodge. What I wouldn't do for a drink.
She was on Torchwood.
Come now.
But she's
You've no
hot,
reason to
like,
look so
holy
afraid.
shit.
You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember?
Black Century King, you can't
Tis
fix her.
better to bend with the wind than
Who
stand
said I
tall
want
and be
to?
broken. Therein lies hope.
See, I want to
Therein
replay
lies
this scene
freedom.
in Japanese just to hear what I'm
I
expected
come
to
before
hear.
you today seeking affirmation.
Brayden and Ace, I will let her
heartfelt
kill me.
declaration.
Honestly, I get it.
You're free to
I
answer me
get
as you
it.
see fit, yet
No
even the
judgment
least
here.
among you should know the correct
You're in good
response.
company with that.
Should.
If she were to kill me, it's because I did something to piss her off. So I mean, like, maybe I was in
A
the wrong.
resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Korjin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane. But we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
We have to fight her later.
Well said, that man.
In the
Of course,
post-Stormblood
it wouldn't do
section.
to simply take you at your word. Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Oh, that's evil.
Oh, very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you.
Oh,
Next,
I'm reading
I
her
want you to
backstory
shoot
stuff.
those
She's
two
basically a
over
Milady de
Taught
Winter
you understand.
situation.
A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
Oh. You actually did it.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
David Hayden, I mean, I act the same way about Jury from Street Fighter, so I can't judge.
This is the same kind of sort of jury energy.
Yeah. Like, get her on your, if you could get her on her good side, then, like, you know, you got a friend, you're set for life. But if you get on her bad side, she will absolutely obliterate you.
Perfect casting, though. Decision time.
Fuck this.
We will show them no mercy.
Yeah, we're in agreement.
Stop and think for a moment. If you go charging in now, every one of those villagers is as good as dead.
I didn't mean right now, I meant eventually.
We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Damn it, I hate your logic.
Eccentric King, the scene here, the exact scene Rabtoon was parodying is funny. The only difference is her murder horny aura is toned down here.
I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. They will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
I think he knows that, Lise.
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is
Like,
in their
honestly,
hands
I
and
also
no
see
one's.
this as, like,
If it
least
be of any
really,
comfort,
like,
I am
her
no
big,
stranger
like,
to change.
eyes open, you know,
You can't
no
expect
longer
us
is
to
the,
stand idly by
secondary
as a
in
comrade
a
goes marching
situation.
off to
She's,
his
like,
death.
coming into her own
This
with
is
a lot of stuff.
nothing
You
like
know what I mean?
Kugane.
Like, welcome to the real world, girl!
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must
Grandpa,
go.
no!
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
That is a good line delivery.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this
Mike's
farce.
drinking. He's
Here
only
now.
doing it because he wants to get
And I
stepped
shall
on.
surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
I mean, as long as they weren't shot somewhere vital, they probably are still alive.
No, they're dead.
You have to look it up on YouTube since I'm still on part 1 of New Game Plus. Yeah, fair. Yeah, no matter where you look up, you can't see the top. Probably not rendered.
I think I see it, but damn.
Yep. Anyways.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Because, yeah,
Shotgun.
car. There we go.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need a road. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Really? Because you're right here.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, seriously, who built this?
The tower?
Yeah. Because,
Jango
like,
Lo-
that's some structural engineering.
Of the Jenga Lords, and we went right past our destination.
Whoops. Okay, we'll get to the next waymark where we can rest and we'll wrap it up for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh no! Alistair!
No, Heaven on High. Remember when we went to that deep dungeon way back when we started playing to try and do some leveling? That's the 60 plus version of it.
Oh. Shotgun.
Oh, wait.
Come over here, tiny little man. Stupid demon walruses. Don't you hate demon walrus eye? You think we can just walk there?
Yeah.
there's another infinite shard.
Alright, before we don't like
Okay, sooner or later, I'm going to figure out why it keeps doing that at random. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Alexis and I are going to a wedding tomorrow. That's why we're doing it Saturday. Alexis does not, cannot, we're gonna have to do next Friday for this as well because Alexis cannot get off work next Saturday. So, yeah, we'll play it by ear. And that'll line up with when we are out of game time for the month. Yeah, so thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for coming by. Thank you, Samira, as always, for helping us out with this, or Goldengar for doing this. And we will see everybody later.